Hello and welcome back to Practical ID channel. In this video I will talk about Tableau interface. In our last video of Tableau I talked about the Tableau introduction, and in this video I will take you to the Tableau interface. As soon as you open the Tableau software you will get this interface at your first glance. So I have already opened this Tableau and I am using version 2019.3. You might have different versions installed in the system, but this is the normal interface in every version. So we have file, then data, then help. So I will talk not in detail but a brief introduction about the Tableau interface. So if I hover over my mouse on the file and click over it, you will get new open, hide, start page, paste, repository location, then recent file location that I have used. So if you click on new, this will open a new Tableau software, and if you click on open, then this will open a file. If the file is located in your local drive somewhere shipped in your laptop or system. Hide start page, if you set this as a hide start page, this page will not be appear. And there is a paste, and this paste method come in handy when you are copying data from Excel or any source and you want to paste. This will directly take you to the Tableau worksheet. And the next option is repository location. It's a default location of Tableau. Whatever task you perform in Tableau worksheet, or whatever the extract you have created, or whatever the you can say images, shapes or icons you have used, this will take you to the this automatically saved to the repository location. I will show you the repository location. It is by default, it's in the same location in all machines. If you click on documents by Tableau repository, then this is the repository. It comes along with 7 to 8 folders which is pre-installed while installing Tableau software. There are different folders, you can check. This is mark, bookmark, data source, extension, logs, map services, services, shapes, workbooks, data source. By default Tableau gives you the data source of sample data source and world indicator. So I have installed 2019.3 version, so I will get the 2019.3 folder. In case multiple versions of Tableau are installed in your machine or system, you will get multiple versions of folder. If you click on folder and use, this is the data source that Tableau provides for personal use. Let's say you can research and development on this data source. So this is very good data source, good amount of data source that you can work upon, and you can have a good hands-on analysis in Tableau. So this is the Hyper. This is basically advanced version of .td extension, Tableau Extract. This is the Tableau data source. Extract is nothing but it's a copy of your data source. .hyper, earlier it was .td, but there were some complications. So Tableau worked upon this extension and then converted this into a .hyper. That is very fast and can handle large amount of data. .td and world indicators. This is the database. If you see, I have two database pre-installed in my Tableau software. One is sample superstore, another one is world indicator. These files are basically stored in these locations. If I talk about the bookmarks, it means bookmarks means the file which recently mostly you use. You can save there. Tableau saved this is in bookmarks data source that I have given you extensions, logs. It creates logs, and the map sources, services, shapes, workbook, shapes, pre-installed shapes that comes with the Tableau. It stored in shapes, and in case if you want to use some custom shapes, you can create your own folder inside shapes folder, and you can have your own shapes. So this is the repository location. If I talk about this is the main interface. These are the files will appear whenever you open a Tableau. This file only will appear in case you have worked upon in recent times. So these are my recent find data that I have worked upon, and I have created some beautiful dashboards. At the end I will show you what level of dashboard you can make, but this is just a demo purpose. I have created this dashboard. And if I talk about the connect portion, connect is basically there are two types of connect, where you can connect to a file or connect to a server. To a file means it is either located locally in your hard drive, or in your system, or somewhere in your local machine, or in you can say shared drive that you can access from. To a file you can use Microsoft Excel, that text file, JavaScript, Microsoft Access, PDF file, spatial file. Spatial file means this is like if you have some demographic figures, like you can say longitude and latitude. If you have some demographic locations of some area, you can use a spatial file. A spatial file is basically used with the help of spatial file icon, and statical file, let's say SAS, some statics you have performed and you want to view, you can use your statical file, basically SAS file you can say. And this is to a server. To a server you can connect to a number of multiple servers. There is Microsoft Excel, then MySQL, Oracle, Amazon. If you click on more, then you have a number of sources where you can connect. You also have web data connector, you also have ODBC connector, other database connector. And you if you click on this, these are actually data source. If you click any of this data source, either on World Indicator or Sample Super, it will establish a connection with this data source in your Excel. So if I let's say if I talk about Microsoft, let's say if I want to connect to a Microsoft file, so I can directly click on it, and let's say I want to connect this Sample Superstore. There are two ways. Either I can directly click on the Sample Superstore, or second way is that I am showing you. You click on Microsoft Excel, and then goes to it repository location that I have shown you. You can come to the data source, then to 19 NUS, then select on it. Basically it is showing me only one file. If there are multiple files, then you can say all files. It will show you all the extension file, but the database that Tableau have given us is stored in .xls file, so that's why I will choose a .xls file, then click on open. If you click on open, what it will do, it will establish a connection. This will give you a you came into a data source page. This is the name of your data source, you can say workbook, and you can this is the name of the data source. You can change it, and this is the connection that Tableau has established with Microsoft Excel. If you see the data source, it's saying Microsoft Excel. It has connected to Microsoft Excel. And if you click on this, this is basically undo, Control Z, that we do in our Excel. And this is nothing, this is redo. This is redo, and this is the save icon. This is refresh. If you want to refresh the data source, you can click on it and directly you can refresh it. And the sheets that I have available, there are 3 sheets in my Sample Superstore data. One is ordered sheet, second is people and return. If you want to view the data directly, you can drag order sheet into this area. If you if you drag over here, you will see the border of this area has been highlighted, and just release your mouse, you will get the data. And the order sheet name, you will get your sheet name recently which you have dragged. If you drag one more sheet, what it will do, it will drag to the right, and it will look for the possible common column, then this will perform a join. Simply I don't want to keep it. So this is a few if I talk about this filter part, this is basically a data source filter, and this is the data source that I have shown you. By default it says 1000 records. And if I talk about this right filter, this is basically data source filter. If you want to limit your data to be analyzed, to be analysis, if you want this data, if you want your limited data to be analysis on behalf of what you have set the filter. Suppose if I add a filter, and if I go to the region and click on OK, I have basically 4 regions: central, east, south, west. Suppose I want the analysis to be done either on let's say 2 regions, south and west. Just click check and click on OK. Click on OK. You will get only the 2 regions that I have selected, and the data will be analysis on behalf of these 2 regions. If you see west and south, if you want to remove this filter, you directly select the recent filter that you have created and click on remove. If you want to modify, just you can click on edit. If you want this only central and east to be analyzed, so what you can do, you either click on exclude. That what it will do, it will exclude south and west and keep the central and east. This is the one method. Or uncheck it, uncheck these 2 and just click on these 2. These both are the same. I'll show you. Okay, and this will give you central and east. So these are the filters, just basically defined at the high level filter. This is called high level filter, sort data source level filter. It depends upon your requirement. You want what kind of what reason should be available in analysis, and what data you want to make available for others users or for yourself for analysis purpose. This is my metadata. If you click on it, these are the field name tables from which table it is coming from, and these are the remote field name. If you see, if I click on this preview data source, these are the column names of my data source. If you see, if you drag to the right, you have many n number of columns. If you see these icons, these are hash, it means hash symbol, ABC, some calendar symbol. It says it's a number, it's a text, it's a calendar, it means it's a date, and it's a globe. This is called geographic calendar, and it's there again. Can you see the difference? This is green, and this is if you see here, this is blue. Basically green is a continuous and blue is a discrete. Continuous is basically, you can say, like you continuous you can have like if you have let's say you have 1 to 10 values. How many possible values can be available in 1 to 10? There could be 1.1, 1.2 and 2.1, 2.2, 2.10 and so on up to 10. So you can say there are n number of n numbers can be available. That also include decimals, but in the discrete says distinct and distinct values. It means you can say like whole number. You can say it like whole number. Suppose there are student in a class. Student could be 8, 10, 15, 20, but we cannot say it's 10.1, 15.1, 15.2. We cannot say. So this is the basic difference of discrete and continuous. In the coming video I will talk much deep into it, and I believe I can show you in this data source that you have an icon. I show you data source. I show you in a data source you have an icon. If you click on it, what it will do? It will basically sort your data at database level. If you see, if you again click on it, it will sort from descending to ascending. If you again click on it, it will back to the normal. Earlier it was before ascending and descending. So in this video I will keep it short and simple. So in our next video I will talk about this connection, live and extract, and much more. And I hope you will gain some kind of information regarding Tableau interface. This is the basic interface of the Tableau, and I hope you will enjoy this lesson. And if you have any doubt regarding this interface, you can drop me a comment in the video and I will answer you. Till then, you stay healthy and stay safe. Bye bye.